Takes forever. He comes in a lot.
Oh, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, we see him once in a while.
Do you ice fish in the wintertime then?
Yeah, I didn't last year at all, but I probably will again this year since I haven't.
Yeah.
The time is 6 p.m. The Pelican Rapids City Council meeting of 14 October 2025 is called to order. I'd ask those in our council chambers audience this evening, if you have not signed the clipboard by the back door, if you'd please do so before you leave this evening. And also everyone put their cell phones on vibrate. Roll call members. Danielle?
Councilmember Steve Strand.
Here.
Councilmember Shelley Gumringer. Here. Councilmember Kurt Markgraf.
Here.
Councilmember Don Perrin.
Here.
And Mayor Brent Frazier.
Here. I want to welcome each and every one of you here this evening in our council chambers, also those joining us by Zoom. Remember, our city council meetings are on the Pelican Rapids YouTube channel and also seen on Channel 14 on Wednesday evening. Just a couple announcements for the next couple weeks. This Thursday, October 16th, there's 11th Annual Emergency Management Summit. It's going to be held here in Pelican Rapids at the Pelican Rapids High School Fine Arts Auditorium, and that's from 8:30 to 4 p.m. And our next city council meeting is scheduled for October 28th, 6 p.m. here in city council chambers. Any other announcements? Any other announcements? Hearing none, if we all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Item number 2, citizens' comments. Anyone here for citizens' comments? Okay, seeing none. Item number 3, additions and deletions to the agenda. I have one addition. Item number 13, Masonic Lodge AED. Masonic Lodge AED. Any other additions or deletions? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the agenda with that?
So moved with the addition of the AED.
Second?
Second.
Motion second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Item number 4, approval of consent agenda, which I'll read. Item number 4A is approval of council minutes, September 30th, 2025. 4B is approval of accounts payable listing. 4C1 is the library report, which was in your packet, and there was also a sheet on your desk here this evening when you arrived. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Motion second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Item number 5 is lighted horse parade. We have Everett Ballard here this evening to explain the route of the parade.
Hard to believe we're already getting to that time of the year already, but yeah, the horse parade, we don't have a whole lot of changes. I think last year, actually we had the city council approve no parking on Main Street. So we'll be looking at having no parking down on Main Street between the two roundabouts like we did last year. The route this year, last year for some reason it got extended way up to 5th Avenue Northeast, and there wasn't a Teamster that we talked to that was like, my gosh, it was too long. So we're gonna try, and I don't know what the deal was there, if it was something to do with probably thinking people were gonna park up there and watch instead. Well, there wasn't anybody up there. So our route that we're going to give to Brian to get the permit is we'll start out behind the elevator like we did last year, and we'll go east on 3rd Avenue Southeast over to 2nd Street up, and we'll kind of another turn and two will end up by the swimming pool there, and then go down to Main Street, Broadway, and go north, and then we'll turn on 2nd Avenue Northeast, go over to 1st Street, take a left and go up to 3rd Avenue, and then back to 59, and then south all the way through down to 3rd Avenue and back in behind the elevator.
So it's a little bit shorter than last
It'll
year.
be shorter, and actually, one thing we have discussed, thinking and it's weather dependent, we might shorten it up a block yet, but as far as the permit, we want to make sure we got everything
Yeah.
covered. But if the weather's nice and the roads are fine, we might even look at, we've talked to some of the Teamsters, we might even look at turning on, what would it be, 108, the street that east of, going straight east over to the Catholic Church, then going up the hill and coming on the north side of the Good Sam and come out 59 that way. And if we had teams that were too close, they'd have the other side of the street to use. Because and we've noticed that in the past, the biggest issue we have is like all the teams go through the first time, and all of a sudden it takes quite a while for them to get back around. So all of a sudden people are leaving. And last year, that was one thing I was going to address. We'll need to get more patrol or barricades or something. There wasn't an officer or a posse or a barricade or anything in that north roundabout last year. So all of a sudden, Todd's coming down south with the teams, and we had cars coming out of the parking lot behind the pizza place and everything else. It was got to be kind of a hairy thing there, but so we're going to work on that, and then we're looking at having a school group. We had a National Honor Society last year, helped us as far as keeping people back from the streets or off the street and stuff. So unit-wise, I'm not sure where we're at numbers yet, but
Who coned off downtown for,
Yep.
who did that? Was that Brian's guys or?
yep, they did that. Yeah, they put cones up there. I think
Okay.
I don't know if they got all the cones put out or if they had, but yeah, there wasn't any. I didn't notice any vehicles parked.
No.
We had a little issue over by your store there on the south side at the drugstore last year. We had some cars that were parked on the north side of the street there, and then people kind of spilled out into the intersection down there off of the corner, but we worked with that. That was fine. Like I said, then last year it was 6 degrees, so it was like.
Yeah, it was chilly. So you're looking for a motion to approve that parade route?
Yep, that parade route and then the no parking downtown.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
We have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion and second, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you, Everett.
Thanks. And I'll just give this to Brian, or? Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's jump all the way down to item number 13, Masonic Lodge AED, and we have Mr. Harold Holt here this evening with a proposal for us.
Well, your mayor said be short and sweet, so I'll try to do that. This fall, or summer, we raised about $6,000 to get an AED, and we wanted to buy one or two of them. The Masonic Charities has a matching fund, so we can get another $6,000. So basically what we need, and the mayor's got the application, it says recipient organization is a public agency or unit of government, school district, fire department, whatever. So if you approve the donation, or approve that we're gonna donate the AED to you, the Grand Lodge of Minnesota will donate another $6,000 so we can get two of them. And it's no cost to the city. Masonic Lodge is looking at getting some people to sponsor it. If you've been to Battle Lake or Clitheroe, they have an outdoor one. There's a little thing in one of the papers. Some guy was playing basketball outside of school, couldn't get in, and he ended up dying. He's a 22-year-old kid. So we'd like to get, if we get 6,000 from, we raise 6,000, get 6,000 from Grand Lodge, we'd be able to buy two of them and donate them to the city. And we'll ask Brian and Brent and Lance where some places could be. There is one that's solar powered, so we could easily put one at Peterson Park.
So you're looking for a motion from us to accept this AED or
Correct.
AEDs? at no cost to the city.
So moved.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Discussion? 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 Lance, do you have any comments? Nope. Okay. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank
Did
you.
you want this back?
No, you can keep that for
Okay,
your
okay,
file.
okay, thank you. Thank you, Harold.
You can tell your, Shelley, you can tell your daughter I can speak quickly and get done in 2 minutes instead of 40 minutes.
Will do.
All right, thank you.
Okay,
very
thank
much,
you.
guys and gals.
Item number 6, significant industrial user agreement, which was in your packet. Lance, do you want to speak to that, please?
Yeah, just looking for approval of this agreement. Jenny-O Turkeys is our only significant industrial user, so we have to have this agreement in place. It's just an update. Not too many changes from the last time. Besides, we added some language that has to do with the chloride variants that we're under and the PFAS pollutant management plan that we have. So we added a paragraph in there about that. Updated a couple other little things like the phosphorus testing. Phosphorus is big for us. It's expensive to deal with. So we went from testing that 2 times a month to 2 times a week. Or, sorry, phosphorus is staying at 2 times a week, but chloride, we're changing that from 2 times a month to 2 times a week. So it's just to keep an eye on the chloride, since we're under that chloride variance. And then the rates for non-compliance, these transcendence rates, basically were just raised like 10%. Otherwise, everything else is pretty well the same. So just looking for approval.
Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Motion second. Discussion? 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 Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Item number 7, Chapter 4, Water and Sewer Ordinance.
So we're looking for the approval on the changes on the water and sewer it was kind of directly related to the working on this SIU agreement. There's just a couple, we went through it last time. This is the second time we're looking at it, so we're looking for approval now. There was just a few wording changes. I don't know, I'll just look for questions. We went over it last time, so.
Any questions from last time?
So this is part of the ordinance committee then? Or what?
No, these are just minor changes he had to make.
The ordinance
For
committee
the-
has yet to go through chapter 4, but these were changes that were stemmed from our, both the SIU agreement with Jenny-O and then our inspection that we had by MPCA. They pointed out a couple things that were not quite right in the ordinance, so I wanted to get these few little changes done and approved, and then in the future, we'll be going through all of chapter 4.
Thank you.
Motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Motion second. Discussion? 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 Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Item number 8 is Chapter 7 Parking Ordinance, which was in the packet.
All right, we went through this last meeting. I had that discussion. So we made the one change that was requested, and that is changing, so these no parking areas, we went through those. And the one change we made was on 10th Avenue southeast from Ridgecrest to Maplewood. We had originally on both sides of the road, and we changed it to just the northwest side of the road. So that change was made. There was another question last time on parking requirements. So these are the parking requirements in the ordinance. Apartments, they have to have 1.5 parking spots per dwelling unit. I looked, the Ridgecrest apartments there have 16 total units. And they've got their That would mean they'd need 24 spaces, which they have that actually,
Okay.
so they do have enough parking, off-street parking there, so, according to the ordinance. So this is the second look at this ordinance, so we're looking for approval. Any other kind of questions or comments on it?
Any questions, council? If not, is there a motion to approve? Second?
Second.
Motion second, discussion, discussion, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Item number 9, Houston Engineering invoice, which was in the packet. Lance?
This is all DNR refundable here. It will, it's all part of that river project down by the Legion building. So if you approve it, I'll send it into the DNR and we'll get reimbursed. Just an update on that project. So Houston Engineering has the project out for bids right now. They're planning on opening bids on the 22nd. And depending on how things go, well, they'll look for the council to approve the best, or award the most competitive bid, and then I think they're gonna try and get it done yet this fall, but
Okay.
it could be wait till next spring, but, just so you know, I think I've shown this before, but this is what we're talking about. It's basically a mini version of what they put in over in Peterson Park, just basically 3 weirs of that rock rapids. So it's not a huge project at all, but it will help with fish passage and everything else that they're worried about, so. This is the old Legion building right here, so they're talking, and the Veterans Park over here, and then that bridge right here, so it's just to the south of that bridge is what they're talking about, so.
There is a deal that goes across the river just north of the bridge.
So that's actually a sanitary sewer pipe that goes under the river there.
Oh, that's
and
what
that's
it
what
is,
makes
okay.
it so shallow right there.
Okay.
So, and that's part of this project, is to make it deep enough so the fish can get through, and
Okay.
so.
You need a motion for that?
Need a
Yes.
motion just for the invoice, yep, or for paying that, yep.
I make a motion to pay the invoice.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. Discussion? 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 Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Item number 10, Administrator Report. Lance?
Since the last meeting, attended a department head meeting, attended an ordinance committee meeting, attended the weekly 59-108 construction meetings. Danielle and I met with Tammy Amdahl of Northland Securities about the 59-108 funding. Met with city engineer Bob Schliemann. Danielle and I did about the PFA funding and associated expenses with the 59-108 project. Attended an EDC meeting. Created a rough draft of a leachate agreement with Waste Management. Worked on MnDOT paperwork regarding this winter's downtown snow removal reimbursements. And attended a webinar about the latest updates to the MnDOT Aeronautics Maintenance and Operations Grant Program. Questions?
Any questions?
Thank you.
Item number 11, Mayor's Report. Just a few items since the last meeting. Attended one ordinance meeting here at City Hall. 2 complete street staff meetings, which are also held here at City Hall. I helped chaperone the 6th grade art students to Maplewood State Park on October 3rd. Attended Emergency Management Summit meeting here at City Hall. Conducted one complete streets video, and then yesterday met with Administrator Royson to plan the agenda for this evening's City Council meeting. Any questions? Seeing no other business, or a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second?
Second.
Motion second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Meeting adjourned.
I don't know what made me think this was gonna get hung up tonight, but I told my wife I think it'd be a longer meeting.
Where are you going now?
I got free time now.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
She's probably listening.
Yep, probably.